What do you guys think area is? In your own words, what is area? Ethan, get us started.
How much can fit into an object?
How much can fit into an object? Okay, length times width. Eric, what about you?
The inside of the distance on the outside.
The inside, the distance.
No, the inside of.
Oh, the inside distance. Okay, Darian, what about you?
The inside of the shape or object.
The inside of a shape or an object. Noel? Amount of space. Natalie drew this. What do you think of this drawing? Does this help us with area?
Yeah.
Anna, you're nodding your head. Yes. Why does this help us with area?
Because it's like a visual, and you can like count the squares without the area.
Ah. Area is the inside of something, how much space it takes up. So here's what we're going to try and do today. Before we get to this, I want to see if we can figure out the area of our classroom. How much space the inside takes up. I'm not going to let you use any measuring devices. No templates, no yardsticks, no rulers. What I'd like you to do, talk to somebody around you, try and come up with an idea how we can figure out the area of this classroom. What are some of your theories? How could we possibly figure out the area of this classroom? Bella? What do you mean people? We could use people to measure. So how many people can fill the room? All right? I don't know if we have enough, but it's an idea. Mackenzie?
Use our feet.
You mean use our feet?
Like, well, like count how many steps you take.
How many steps you take? Well, your shoes are smaller than mine.
That's true.
But it's a good count. Ethan, what are you thinking?
The tiles on the ceiling are about width, so we can do length times width to find the area. Oh, wow. And the dimension width. Blocks.
I had Ethan looking at the tiles on the ceiling. Now we have a gap here. Cole and Nate were talking about the bricks on the wall. Sammy?
The tiles on the floor. Hey, no way.
I'm going to take a peek at a tile. Oh my goodness. I should have known this from last year. All the tiles are a foot. Perfect. Now, here's the biggest difference between perimeter and area. Perimeter is a distance. When we talk about area, it's always in squares, which is why Natalie's drawing was a very solid drawing. Here's what I'd like to happen. Ethan, can you do me a favor? Can you go to the back corner of that classroom over there?
Oh, that's
Our classroom. Back. Ethan, I want you to count how many tiles there are in the classroom going from that wall to that wall. Go ahead. And then Colin, I want you to start at the door and count how many tiles are going that way to the back. Colin, you got it?
22.
Okay, so Colin's telling us that there's 22 feet. Whoa, that's a really bad tube. Going from here to here.
35.
All right, gentlemen, you can rejoin us. Now, when we talk about area, the amount of space something takes up, here's what we could do. I could start over here, and I could count the tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is this a good method?
No.
No, it's a terrible method. Just going through and counting all the tiles, I could do it. It would work. Is there an easier method using the information that we have now? Noel? I could multiply the two numbers. This is a big multiplication problem. There's 35 tiles going this way. There's 22 tiles going this way. So we have 22 rows of 35. Andrew, what did you come up with?
770.
Now, the label with area is key. Because we're measuring squares. 770 feet would be like here to the fence out on the playground. Square feet are square tiles. So if you had to explain to somebody how to find the area of a shape, what would you tell them to do? Kylie? Width. Some people call it the base times the height. That is exactly how we find the area of a shape. Ethan? There's two ways to put this label. You can write square feet, or you can put feet, and the fancy mathematical term, square, which is the small exponent. It means it's going in two directions. When we talk about area, what would be a good, like a fence is like perimeter, what would be a good tool to associate with area? A fence and a rug. That's weird, that's the name of the game that we're playing. When you buy a rug, you have to figure out how much area, how much space it covers. We measure it in square feet. Alright, so today, as we work around, we're going to be hitting on the formula for finding area. We're going to be reviewing and doing some work with perimeter, and then playing rugs and fences, and today it actually is going to be rugs and fences, area and perimeter, so you're going to need both sets of cards. So, to get us started, I'm going to have you bring all your resources and tools with you. Green group, you're going to meet Mrs. Kniesi by the blue table. Yellow group, you're going to grab rugs and fences game pack. Ducks, you're going to join me with all your resources on the front part of the So, the squares per row, the number of rows, and the area. So page 230.
This is wrong. Each side.
No, this is wrong because we can't have an overall. Look.
And then you have a circle. What card is mine? 11. So right above me. And do 14 plus 12.
We just
What is the number of squares per row? What is our key? And the number of rows? So, what's the total? Paul, what is our how many squares are there? I think that is up to this point, we've looked at finding area for squares and rectangles. We're going to look at these really fancy things called rectilinear shapes. How'd you know that? Okay. That works for me. So, we literally have two rectangles. Can we find the area now? This is 6. 3 plus 3. The dimensions stay the same. They can share the line in the middle, but now we can find the area. We're going to try to show what you know on a post-it note, which will then go onto the board by your number. I need you to draw a rectangle and label the base and the height, so the lengths, so that the area would be 36 square centimeters. Yesterday you created a triangle that had a perimeter of 17. Today I'm looking for a rectangle that would have an area of 36. Bring your Post-it to the red table. I want to speak with you quickly. If you're in the yellow group or the ducks, you can put your Post-it up on the board, and then if you have a snack, you can take that out.